I think we've got to look at the success that we've had with our men's side of the club for the last 30 years. This is now the right time to start new history, a new journey with the women's and girls game.
You can't be what you can't see, and at the minute our local women's professional team is down in Yorkshire, and we are very much aspiring to have our women's professional team out here at Chester Street. We want to see the female professional team training in the nursery ground, we want to see them training in the indoor hall, and we want our girls to be exposed to that.
I know since I've been here, we've tried to be the best county in England, and to do that, of course, you've got to have a women's team as well. And we want to promote the game, but more importantly, we want to be the best at it.
The North East is rich in its sporting culture. We have a number of professional sporting codes up here, and what we don't have is a professional women's team. But we've got the talent, we've got the players and the girls and the interest there, and they deserve that opportunity to have a team that they can play for and that represents where they're from and their region.
Without Durham, I'm not sure that I would be where I am today, representing England and also sat here as England captain. In the North East, we have a great way of nurturing talent and understand what to do to bring them through the pathways and then hopefully onto England. So that's why I think we should bring Tier 1 women's cricket to the North East.
I mean, for the region, this stadium is the only cricket ground north of Leeds, so it's so important to have that level of sport in the North East of England for young girls to get involved with, and women.
We know that the women's game is growing exponentially, and Durham want to be part of that, the North East wants to be part of that, and I just think the whole region, driven by the board, driven by the club, are behind this.
Well, I've got a 6-year-old little girl who loves watching the game, and she wants to be a part of it. There's a lot of young girls wanting to play, so if we can give them a direction and a pathway to becoming a professional, that's pretty special, I reckon.
Just over 30 years ago, men's professional cricket came to Durham. I was one of the early benefactors of that, played for my home county and going on to represent England because of that pathway.
What a wonderful shot that is from Collingwood.
My daughter is now on that same pathway. I want her and every other girl across the north to have the same opportunity I had.
For me, the aim is to mirror the boys in the men's pathway and to have the same success, and to have our coaches working across the pathways, working together for the girls to get the same exposure as what the men's and the boys do, and that's something that I'm really looking forward to being part of.
It presents not just Durham County, but our wider region, I guess, and our neighbours, Northumberland, Scotland, into North Cumbria, etc., where we've got great network, great relationship, that we've seen some amazing talent come through into the men's and boys programs, and we can see that being as important in terms of the professional women's game as well, which is going to be vital for these young girls and future players having a professional team here at Chester Street.